Hello guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be ranking every sonic screwdriver. I have done this video once before, but that was before we had the 14th and 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, so I thought it was time to give it a little bit of an update. The inclusion of the RTD2 era Sonics is a very intriguing addition, because they do change the ranking quite a lot, and they do place it two opposite ends if I'm honest. So it's quite interesting to add them, and as well I have moved some of the sonic screwdrivers around from their original placings. Some I enjoy more than I originally did, so I've moved them around slightly. But without no further ado, let's get into the video and see where these sonic screwdrivers rank. Starting off with the worst, at number 16 is the War Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now I really don't like this one. I feel like there's no excuse for budget considering it was the 50th anniversary. And the thing I don't like about this sonic screwdriver is the little light at the top. I just feel it's incredibly silly. So I really don't like this sonic screwdriver, and again there's no excuse for budget because it was the 50th anniversary and all other Sonics are much better than this one. So at number 16 is the War Doctor Sonic. At 15 we have the Sonic Lance. Now this has got some nice colours and it's a nice addition to the sonic screwdriver, seeing as in Classic Who the sonic screwdriver was gone by now. So it's a nice change to it, but looking at pictures, it does look quite cheap and very basic. I do like the blue and the red, so that is cool. But apart from that, it's not that great. So at number 15 is the Sonic Lance. At number 14, we have the second Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now, in my original ranking, this was actually the lowest. But as I've spoken about on my channel before, I've recently watched the War Games, and I saw the second Doctor use it in the War Games, and I don't know why, but just seeing him point it at the gun and unscrewing the screw and it lighting up, it just really impressed me. I don't know why, but it just did. So I really like this one, so I thought it has to go up higher than, say, the War Doctor Sonic, because that was the 50th, and that was literally about 45 years later. So I do feel like this was much more impressive, so I pushed it up higher. Still very basic, but that's not surprising considering it was the first and it was the 60s as well. But yeah, I just really liked how it lit up, so it really impressed me for some reason. So I thought I have to push it up a bit higher. So at 14 is the second Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At 13 we have the new edition of the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now I really do feel this is a complex one, because on one hand I do like it and on the other I don't. Now looking at the positives, I really do like how they've included the Rwandan proverb. I really do like that inclusion. As well as the colours, I do like the blue. So that's what I like about it. But what I don't like about it is it doesn't exactly look like a sonic screwdriver. And the problem is, in some promos, it does look good, but in others it looks really bad with poor quality. So I do find this is a very hard one to rank in the ranking itself. But although I'm not 100% sure this should be at 13, I definitely know it is somewhere around the lower half of the ranking, but I do feel, if anything, 13 in this ranking fits it best. I do like it and then I don't, and I like how they've done something new, but I don't like the direction they've gone with it. So I do feel like the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver is a difficult one to rank, but if I had to put it anywhere, it would have to be at 13. At 12 we have the 5th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now don't get me wrong, I do like this one, but the only difference between the 4th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver and this one is that this one has a white stripe, so I don't feel like I can rank any higher. So at 12 it's going to have to be the 5th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At 11 is River's Sonic. Now again, this is a bit like the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. I do like it and I don't like it. What I do like about it is it's quite steampunky, and I do like how it's a different version of the 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Although what I don't like about it is, considering the 12th Doctor gave it to her, it does feel a bit odd that he gave her that sort of Sonic, even though he knew she was meeting the 10th Doctor, or his 10th version, although you can't really say version anymore because there's about a million of them now. But yeah, although he did give it because maybe she was meeting the 10th Doctor, it just doesn't feel right that he gave her a version of his old Sonic. So again, I do like how they've done that and I don't at the same time. I'm not sure about the bulkiness or the colour either, but it's an okay sonic screwdriver, but that's about it. So I'll have to say that at number 11 is River Sonic. At 10 we have the Sonic glasses. Now looking back at when these first come out, I really didn't like these and I was quite up in arms about it, because it felt like they were replacing the sonic screwdriver. Looking back now, the fact that we have a sonic screwdriver again, these were a cool piece of technology and a nice addition, but I do prefer a sonic screwdriver over this any day. So yeah, they are a cool invention looking back, and they are quite cool how you tap it and you look and you can sort of see at the same time. So I like how they've done that, but I prefer a sonic screwdriver, so at 10 will have to be the Sonic glasses. At 9 we have the Dark Eye Sonic Screwdriver, another one that I'm on the fence with. Maybe I'm just very indecisive when it comes to Sonics, but this one, it does give me mixed emotions. I really do like the crystal on it, but I don't like the sort of browniness of the colour, and again, I'm not sure how I feel about it, so it has to sort of go in the middle. So at number 9 is the Dark Eye Sonic Screwdriver. At 8 we have the 4th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. There's not a great deal to say about this one. It's nice looking and good considering the budget probably back in the 70s, but apart from that there's not much else to say, so it looks nice, but that's about it. At 7 we have the 3rd Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now I do like this one, but I feel like the yellow and black stripes make it look very cheap and outdated. But putting that to one side, it is a vast improvement of course on the 2nd Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Although I did say that it's improved, again it is quite a step up. So I do really like the 3rd Doctor Sonic Screwdriver and why it's the 2nd best classic Doctor Who Sonic Screwdriver in my ranking. Apart from the yellow and black, it is a really great Sonic Screwdriver, so that's why I've placed it here. At 6 we have the 12th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now I really do like the blue and how it matches the TARDIS, although I would say it does look a bit too much like a toy, so I don't like that edition of it. I also feel like the lighting strip is a bit too long on the Sonic Screwdriver as well. Maybe if we got to see more of it I would have enjoyed it more, but it is a good Sonic Screwdriver, but it does feel a bit like a toy, so I can't really rank it any higher. So at 6 we have to be the 12th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At 5 we have the 8th Doctor's movie Sonic Screwdriver. Now I really do like this one, and this is the best of the classic era Doctor Who Sonic Screwdrivers. I think if anything it comes to show how brilliant the ones from the 70s were, considering they were so similar from them. But yeah, this one really does look like a Doctor's equipment, so I quite like how there's that addition to it. But yeah, it's just a really nice sleek looking Sonic, and I just really like this one. So at 5 is the 8th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At 4 we have the 13th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now this one could be a bit more controversial, but I must say I do really like it. I like how she actually made this one, and I like the curve as well because it makes it more unique. Now this one has always been mocked, but I personally never saw it until people pointed it out. But I do really like it, and I do feel like it's very underrated. I just really like how she made it. I like the orange glow, and I just like how it's slightly different. It's like what they've done with the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. They made it more different, but this one did stick more to the original design of a Sonic Screwdriver, so I do really like this one more. So at number 4 is the 13th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At 3 we have the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. This one for me is very iconic I feel, and very nostalgic as well. But putting that to one side, it is quite a cool design. I like how it extends, I like the blue and then the sort of grey of the actual Sonic itself. And I just really like everything about it, and I know it's, well I remember it was a really cool one to own as a kid. And yeah, it's just a really nice Sonic Screwdriver. Simple but nice. So at number 3 is the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. At number 2 we have the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. This was another really cool one to own as a kid as well. I really like the green with this one. I feel like it matches the colours once again with this sort of version of the Sonic Screwdriver, so I really like that about it. But I also like how this one springs out and extends as well. I feel like that's another cool addition to it. And I like how we can sort of sonic and then sort of shake it and then it springs out as well. Nice cool additions to it, and this is what I feel like really makes it really great as well. So at number 2 would have to be the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Which means at number 1 is the 14th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now, one of the things I find most funny about the Sonic Screwdrivers in the RTD2 era is the fact that he's made one which I'd rank the best and one which I'd rank one of the worst. So I find it funny how they sort of contrast each other. But talking about the 14th Doctor Sonic itself, I feel like it combines the things I really love from the last two. I like how this one springs out like my second place one, and I really like the blue and the grey like I do with the third. So I really do like this one, and I just love everything about it. Again, I love how it springs out, and I love all the colours as well. And it is a really cool Sonic Screwdriver. Although the promo shown in the dark doesn't look as great, all the other promos that are shown really does show it in its best light. So I really do like this one, and I look forward to the day I can actually own one, because I did actually unfortunately miss it the first time round. So I do look forward to getting my hands on this eventually, but that number 1 has to be the 14th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. And that's my updated ranking of the Sonic Screwdrivers done. But what I'd love to know is what you guys think. Where would you rank all the Sonic Screwdrivers, including the 14th and 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver? Let me know in the comments below. It is also only 50 subscribers till I can show you my project, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So if you enjoyed the video and love to see that, then make sure you're subscribed. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ranking, and hopefully see my next video soon. My next video is going to be the alternate series 9 of Doctor Who, but I have heard it rumoured that there's going to be a full-length trailer of the new series coming up this Friday around abouts. So if that does turn out to be true, then I'll be doing that video first, but then that was coming straight after. So make sure to subscribe to see that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. But thank you all for watching and take care.